We're about to do the things. We're about to go to a whole nother planet so we can set up titanium. Oh my gosh. I'd be lying if I wasn't nervous. I'm nervous. Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back to some more Dyson Sphere Program. Today we've got some exciting stuff going on. Now you're gonna notice things look a little bit different, and that's just because I spent a little bit of time doing some like AFK stuff, doing some stuff off camera, getting research going essentially, and trying to increase research because research can take a while. Anyways, we got some exciting things. I'm super excited. Hopefully you are as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe as well for some more. So what did we get? Well, as you notice, my mech is a lot faster now because I went through some of the upgrades. I just did all these upgrades, you know, things like, you know, suit speed, inventory capacity, communication control, getting us more drones, more energy, some things like that. Nothing super crazy in the upgrades department. Now with technologies, we are working on something super crazy. So we have high efficiency logistics systems. So we have conveyor belt Mark IIs, we have sorter Mark IIIs, and we have storage Mark IIs as well now. But this one right here, this is the one we're working on. This right here is interplanetary logistics systems, conveyor belt Mark III, planetary logistics station, logistics drone. Oh my gosh, I know that means that they can fly from place to place. So we are going to get the stuff set up for these guys. I need some stuff that I don't have. We have thrusters that we need to make, and I believe it's a computer chip, high computer processor or something like that. So let's actually look at this. Now there's another thing I'm just gonna talk about it right now. We do also have solar sail orbit system. This right here is an EM rail ejector. Launch a large amount of solar sails into the orbit of the Dyson swarm to form a Dyson swarm. And then we also got a solar sail. So essentially what we have here is we can launch things to start orbiting a sun, making a Dyson swarm. And then right here, we have a ray receiver, receive the high energy rays transmitted from the Dyson sphere and directly outputting energy to the power grid. Ray receiving efficiency will be affected by energy obtained. So that means that we can launch these things, get power directly from the sun, and get this to receive it. I know, I'm super excited about it. Trust me, I am. So what we need to work on is we need to work on this stuff right here. So let's go into our inventories and let's see what we got. So these guys right here, those require electronics and whatever the heck these are, a microcrystalline component. What in the absolute tarnation is that? Copper, and what is this? High purity silicon. Okay, so we're gonna need to turn silicon into high purity silicon in order to turn it into a microcrystalline component. And then we need to turn that into a processor in order to make... Oh, thrusters only... Okay, the thrusters are easy. That's super easy. This stuff right here, oh my gosh, we've got things to do, people. We have got things to do. Now, I was kind of looking at this and I'm like, we're not as organized as I feel like we should be. This was my first playthrough, of course, but we did do some streaming over on twitch.tv/Z1Game. If you want to check it out, you should check it out. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that place is already, it's already looking better. It's a little bit more organized. Things are going. Okay, so these don't have fuel. That's fine. So we need to turn the silicon crystals into pure silicon, and then from that, is that a smelter process? It probably is a smelter process, right? Smelting facility. Okay. And then from there, we need to combine that with copper in order to make a microcrystalline components. And then from microcrystalline components, we can make processors. And from processors, we can essentially make drones once we unlock them. But we also need to make thrusters. And solar sails. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of stuff to do. So let's find an area to work in here. Let's see, where do we have? We need a good, nice area to work with. This one might not be terrible. We're not super far away. We're not super far away. Okay, all right. So we might work in this area to get some more of this advanced stuff going. Now, for the stuff that doesn't take a whole lot, we're just gonna do that over here. because I might as well. We have a little bit of room left, so let's go ahead and let's just grab. Do we have any smelters? We don't have any smelters. Okay, let's make some smelters. Oh my gosh, research result. You've unlocked the interplanetary logistics system, the logistics drone, logistics station, and drone. Okay, so do we have to make the drones independently? It looks like we do, and that requires 2 thrusters, 2 of those, and 2 of those. Okay, so now what does this thing take? This thing takes 20, 40, 40, and 40. Storage, 3 types, max charging power, idle consumption, accumulated, made in the assembler. Okay, so we've got this building play. That's what I want to play with today. That's what I want to get going. So we've got to get that stuff going. We have to have drones, I'm sure, in order to actually utilize them. So let's get our smelters. We should have some smelters now, and let's start turning this into pure silicon. And then let's see, look, use the conveyor belts. Let's go ahead. We're gonna just use the basic standard ones for now. And actually, this reminds me, before we get going too far, man, we'll worry about it later. All right, so let's see. We want this. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's copy that over to these, and then we're gonna run that into a storage. We'll throw it into a storage right here, maybe, for now. Grab this, continue here, go that way. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's go ahead and get these things going as well. So we need to pull from there. Oh, you know what? I need a whole nother belt. What am I doing? What am I even doing? And we'll do that. And then we'll go ahead and place onto this belt. Like that. And then we'll go ahead and grab this guy can go into there. So that should work. Let's go ahead and place this into here. And then we just need power on those guys. Not a big deal. Okay, maybe a little bit of a big deal. Okay, we'll do that one. These are all powered. Okay, so there we go. All right, so we got some pure silicon going. Now, we're going to let that run because there is actually something I want to do. And we have this spot back over here that we're not actually utilizing for like anything right now. And what I actually want to do is I want to set up some factories that make the stuff that we're using a lot of. You know what I mean? So for example, we are using conveyor. We're using sorter Mark 3s. What are sorter Mark 4s? Or sorter Mark 2s? Sorter electronic. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up an assembly thing right here to start with. This is actually going to make our, let's do sorters on this one. And I'm gonna set this up to automatically make sorters. That way we're not having to do it by hand all the time. All right, so here, basically all we have to do is that and then that. And that's gonna make our sorters for us. Super easy, not hard to do. Oh, I gotta set up my steel too. I'm a dummy. All right, so there goes the steel. That's gonna make sorters. We're gonna go through and make some of that stuff. I do need to make more storage, so we might as well go ahead and make some more storage as well. All right, let's go ahead and throw storage down right here. Now, I want to, one thing that's really nice is we can actually change how much this will actually store. I'm gonna have it store 4 stacks because I'm not super worried about getting these like super fast, because that is the tier 1. Now, we also need belts, and I'd like to get the tier 2 sorters. I'm not worried about tier 3 stuff yet. We will get to that, but I don't think I'm quite to the point where I need it. So a tier 2 sorter is a sorter, 2 sorters, and the turbo motor deal, which the turbo motor deal is actually right here. So that'll be super easy to put up. So we'll just get another automated machine right there. And then essentially we're just gonna do the same thing. So sorter Mark II. All I have to do is select this guy from here to there. And then we'll run a conveyor belt down here. I don't think I have enough conveyor belts. I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 sorter on there, bringing those out. That's gonna go ahead and bring them down here. That's gonna make the sorter Mark IIs. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab a storage deal as well. We're gonna just set that right next to this one for now. Oh, that's super. Hold on, let's actually remove some of these. And then let's bring that a little bit closer because that's not gonna work right there. So we'll just do that. And we'll go ahead and put 1 there to there. All right, so sorter mark 1s, sorter mark 2s. Fantastic. And then again, I don't want a lot of these because I think these stacked like 200. So we'll just let that sit like that. Now, I need belts. We need conveyor belts, obviously. Like, we're making so many conveyor belts. So a steel and a gear. I believe we're making steel and gears over here. We're making steel, and we're making gears right there. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm actually going to put them right here. I want to cut them all in, like, one little area that's easy to access. That's going to be the storage for it. And then, let's see. I don't want that many stacks either. Probably that many would be good. Okay, and then all I need is an assembler. This is all stuff that I should have built from the beginning, but I didn't because I was a nub. I didn't know what I was doing. All right, and then what I'm actually going to do here is I'm actually going to go ahead and raise this to right there. I'm going to lower it back down to right there, and then just bring that over to this guy, to this guy, to that guy. And then voila. That's going to be our next steel. All I have to do is hook up these. Now, I'm going to put the same speed on this one because I don't want it to like super fast. That's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. That's going to go off there. This is going to go onto there. And then let's actually go ahead and upgrade this one because we're actually utilizing this steel now. So it could actually benefit from an upgrade. There we go. And then we need power. Not bad. Of course, I don't have power. All right, so we'll go ahead and throw that there. And now we have belts automated too. Fantastic. Oh, these don't have power. Wait, what's your deal? What are you waiting on? Turbo motor and those. Why are you not taking those out? How come that one's not taking them out? I feel like something's weird here. Are you gonna work now? What? Why are you not taking belts out? I'm super confuzzled. Let's power it. Maybe it doesn't have power. How about now? Wait, what? Why are you not working? Oh, it wasn't working because it was full. Oh goodness. I was like, there's no what? You can now receive the ray. You can now use the ray receiver to receive the high energy rays transmitted from the Dyson Sphere to output the received energy directly to the power grid. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be amazing. Now I am researching ahead of my pace right now. What is? Oh, I didn't put an output on this. Jeez Louise. There we go. All right. Sorter Mark IIs, conveyor belts, fantastic. Those are all being automatically made. Now that we have those going, so I can come back here, I can grab these whenever I need. Not really this one, more of these two. What does it take to make a belt Mark II? That motor. I don't know what that motor takes. What does that motor take? Let's see here. What motor are you? It's this one. So it takes magnets and the motors. Okay, so I'm gonna wait on that one a little bit because I'm not making that many motors. I mean, I guess it's not that much. It's not that bad. I mean, what does it take? It takes two to make one, and then 1, 3, and I get 3 out of it. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get conveyors Mark IIs. Let's do it. Why not? Might as well. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from here and from... Are these the magnets right there? Yes. Okay. Actually, I'll just put them right in here. Okay, so that was like all too easy to set up because I already had the room. See, this is what's nice. If you build out big enough with enough space, you can always squeeze stuff in later, and it's super handy. So let's go ahead and do that. That's going to do that. So let's go ahead and one there. And then we got to power the thing, and then that's going to give us the motor. So it's the motor plus 3 belts gives us 3 Mark II belts. Okay, so that's going to be easy enough. So let's go to get into our production, and we'll run it right there. Yeah, might as well. No. Well, no, not quite. Not quite. Let's space it out a little bit more. Okay, so that should work. And then all we do is got to do the logistical stuff real quick. So you to there, you to there. This one to there, this one to there. And then do I have another one? I have one more. Okay, so that one to there. Perfect. Okay, we'll just power it up and call it good. We'll power that one and we'll power that one. And then let's go ahead and turn this down again as well, because we don't want like a ton of them in there. And then that should, oh, we got to set the recipe. Building Mark II. And there we have it. Conveyor belt Mark IIs. My goodness, it's amazing. Okay, so we need to get all of this super high technological stuff going. We need processors, and we need whatever that purple thing is. What is that purple thing? A particle container? Good gosh. This sounds not exciting. Is that stone? What is that? What is that recipe? What is that item right there? It's not stone. Must be like titanium or something. All right, you know what? I'm actually glad that we started making sulfuric acid, because guess what we need? We actually need sulfuric acid in order to make this graphene. So we need sulfuric acid and 2 of the energized carbon things in order to make graphene. And guess what? We got sulfur right there, and we've got energized carbon right here. So we're gonna go ahead and set up a little plant right here. I'm not actually sure. What is that made in? That is made in the chemical factory, chemical plant. Okay, all right, that should work. So let's go ahead and set this guy up. Do we want to double it? Yeah, let's just double it up. Why not? Let's see, can we get these 2 lined up? Perfect. All right, so we'll do that, and then let's just get some of this stuff in here. All right, and then we need both of these to be making components graphene. Ta-da, easy enough. And then we're gonna have an output, and then we just gotta get them all connected up. Do we want a sorter Mark 1 for these, or do we want Mark 2s? Let's go grab Mark 2. Let's get a storage thing going though. Graphene, I imagine, is a solid. So let's just go ahead and store that in here. And I should be able to bring them. Yeah, I should be able to bring them both in. Ooh, it's a little tight. Yeah, let's go grab some Mark II sorters. Look at that. We already have 300 sorters in here. That beats doing it by hand any day. All right, so we need 1 to here, 1 to there, 1 to here, 1 to there. This is gonna go in there, this is gonna go in there, that's gonna output, please. And then you're gonna do an output on that one. Go ahead and mark these in here as well. And then that should... Are you not making any? Is that why? Oh. You know what? Should we move these 2? Yeah, let's delete these 2. Because it looks like these are pretty much backed up as it is. All right, there they go. We should be getting graphene soon. Graphene soon. Maybe. Yes, there it is. Okay, so there's the graphene. Now, we needed graphene in order to make this stuff, this particle container. But then we also need that, and we also need this. Graphene, electric motor, copper, and that motor. Good gosh. That's like a little bit of everywhere. I have like something here, something over here, then something over here. Okay, that's going to be an interesting one to set up. Let's do that one in a minute. Let's get this stuff going. Copper and pure silicon. Okay. Pure silicon's right here. Copper's over here. Okay, so I'm trying to plan out just a little bit ahead right now. I'm trying to just get things basically set up so we can make a little bit of these stuff, this stuff, and then we can redo it and expand it as needed. So we need these in order to make these, but I already have electronics right here as well, and both of those are made in the assembler. So we're gonna grab an assembler. We're gonna go ahead and close out of here and out of here. We're gonna put an assembler right here because I already have part of it right there ready to go, and we're gonna put an assembler right here. Maybe we'll space them out just a little bit. Let's put one right there. So that should be able to make those 2 items. So let's start with this guy. This guy needs to make these microcrystalline components. So copper and pure silicon. Not terrible. I don't think it's terrible. I could be wrong. Maybe it is terrible. And we're gonna go ahead and weasel this right out of there. Right to there. Okay, so there is our pure silicon. And then we need to get copper as well. So copper line will be easy because we'll just run it like this and kind of trying to run it as close to everything as I can to maintain some space. And then from there, I think we're going to do a storage and then an output just in case we need to store stuff. You never know. All right. I think everything's actually hooked up. We just need more power, of course, because there's a dead spot right there. Go figure. So now if we just logistics all this up, you to there, and then you to output, you to put on that belt, you to take from that belt, you to take from there, and then you to put in there. I don't want a ton of these, as always, because that's just going to be a waste. So we're going to set you, you're already set to do that, and then we're going to set you to make microprocessors. Of course, there's a dead spot right here. My gosh, look at how small that area is. Like, come on! All right, so that's doing its thing. All we have to do now is get the silicon, the pure silicon, out and onto a belt. That should be it. And then we have those microprocessors. Now, what was the other part of it? Let's see. I'm gonna just let this run for a minute. What was the rest of it? Because we needed, I think we ultimately needed what, thruster? Oh no. Well, we also need thrusters too. We need to get that particle container. We need to get thrusters. And then it's this. No, it's titanium. It's 40 titanium. Okay, I think there's a way to make titanium out of gravel. Is that what that is? Oh, I can't remember. I'm almost positive there's a way to make gravel of some sort. Came from smelting titanium, or is it lightweight? It has a... I want to say we could get a small amount out of... I think it said gravel. Well, I think it's time. I think we are going to have to go to another planet in order to get titanium. So there's no titanium here. I believe CAF 1 has titanium. It does. It has 14 million. This is a lava planet. Reaching in 1 minute and 17 seconds. Coal, very minimal coal, but it does have 135% solar energy. So let's do this. Let's make some solar panels to power our stuff with. And then I think we also have accumulators. We do, but I don't have the stuff for those, of course. Let's grab these. I need... Oh, that requires silicon. Holy moly. All right, let's grab some silicon. How much do we have? Okay, let's grab 2 stacks. And let's make 18, I guess. Let's make 18 of them. And then we're going to make a miner. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Miner, smelter. Let's grab 2 of those. Do we have smelters already? I believe we have smelters. We have smelters. Do we have storage? We have some storage. Can we make some Mark II storage? Let's make some Mark II storage, and that's because we're going to be leaving the planet, so I want it to be able to run while we're gone, and then basically bulk up on that because we're going to be making trips there. Now we also need to get my power because we're going to be flying. So energetic graphite energy is 6.3 mj, fuel chamber generation 60% on that. What is, like, can we grab oil? Like, can we grab... it doesn't look like we can actually pick up oil itself. What's another fuel source that we could use? Honestly, hydrogen fuel rods would be great too, but guess what? We need titanium for that as well. So it looks like my energetic graphite is probably our best bet. So let's grab some of that. Let's make sure we do not want to run out while we're gone. Like, no thank you. And do we have everything? Do we have a miner? We have a miner. Do we have power? We We have a couple Tesla towers. We have some solar panels. Let's make some more Tesla towers. Let's make 10 of those. Can we make more wind turbines too? Let's make 6 of those just in case. I wish I could make accumulators, but I don't have crystal silicon and I don't have a super magnetic ring. Okay. All right. I'm a little scared. I'm not going to lie. We're about to fly far away. It's going to be interesting. So let's see. How far are we from CAF 1? Okay. We're about to do the things. We're about to go to a whole nother planet so we can set up titanium. Oh my gosh. I'd be lying if I wasn't nervous. I'm nervous. Let's do it. All right, let's get out of here. Where's CAF 1? CAF 4, no. CAF 2, CAF 1, okay. All right, we're going to CAF 1. We are on our way. We are moving at 551 meters per second. This is good. We're recharging as we go too. Now I can speed up as we, but I gotta let my fuel recharge. So we're actually getting there pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm surprised. Target distance. Nice. I'm really hoping that we can't crash and burn into it. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if we have to deal with re-entry? All right, we are here. Here we are. We need to slow way down, and I need to. Okay, I think we're in an orbit right now. Slow her down, slow her down, slow her down. My power is dangerously low. All right, my power is out. All right. Power's out, but we are on another planet. Oh my gosh. We are here. We have done it. We're generating power. All right, so we've got copper, stone. Let's go ahead and look at the planet surface here. We are looking for titanium. Yes. All right, is there a spot that has a bunch of titanium in it? We've got titanium. Lots of iron, lots of titanium. This one has titanium, copper, iron, and coal. That might be handy to use for a little bit. Oh my gosh, this planet is so cool looking. It's so cool. I mean, it's not cool looking, but it's cool looking. Like, you know, all right. So I think we're going to set up shop here. We've got titanium. We've got a little bit of coal. Not a lot. Now, there is a setting. And if you're playing this for the first time, and honestly, if I knew this setting, I probably would have done this myself. But if you're playing this for the first time, you can actually adjust it so you have infinite resources at these spots. So like this says there's 1.6 million there. This says there's 125,000. So you can set it to where that's infinite. And I mean, these numbers are so big anyways, like it's probably not going to matter a whole lot. And it might just make a little bit, give you a little bit less worry, but I'm not super worried about it. So let's get some power. Let's get some mining set up here. We'll grab that one. You know, let's just grab all off the same one. Let's just do that. All right, so we got titanium mining going. Now we need to also get some smelting going. So let's get a big section of smelting. All right, so there's the smelting. Let's get some conveyors in here. Oh my God, I only have 25 conveyors. Are you kidding me? I can't even believe that. I did not bring enough conveyors. Can I build more conveyors? Do I have the stuff to build conveyors? Please tell me I can build some. Oh, we can build 35. Okay. Whoo! All right, that should be enough to get this set up. Jeez Louise, I almost made a horrible, terrible, awful mistake. Okay, and then the power. We gotta get our power set up. So let's just go ahead and set these bad boys out. Trying to put these up out of the way a little bit, I guess. All right, so we got solar power. Let's go ahead and get these attached up to power. So we'll put one there. Go ahead and put one here. Go ahead and put one there. I should get all those going. Okay, so we have our conveyor belts. Oh, thank goodness we had that. So we'll put those there. And then, you know what? I have 63 of these. How many storages do I have? 5 and 4. You know what? I am going to put a conveyor belt because, like, I want them to all be stored if possible. All right, so there's all the Mark 5 storages. Or Mark 2s. Look at how big those things are. Those things are amazing. I love it. All right, logistics time. Let's get this guy hooked up here. And let's get making some titanium. All right, so there's that. And then all we have to do, select recipe, titanium. That's good to go. Copy that, paste it into all of these. We are multi-planet factoring right now. We have planets on multiple factories. We have factories on multiple planets is what I'm trying to say. Okay, all right. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and do this. Let's bring it into angle 2. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and bring it into like the halfway point, like right here, so that way it'll fill these as well. We just lost power. That's not good. Oh, it's because it's dark. All right, so basically this goes into here, fills the halfway point. That way, if these are sucking up all of this, this can at least fill these up. And then we have storage there. That's good. The coal veins, if I had another miner, I might consider making a coal thing and like a generator, but I don't have any iron. I mean, I guess I could get iron. There's iron literally right there. I have power. Maybe we should set up a coal thing, like a coal power plant. And then the coal could be in charge of running it at nighttime. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to get a coal power plant going. It shouldn't be hard. A miner should be fairly easy. All right, we should have a miner now. Perfect. Put that there. Not a whole lot, but you know, it is what it is. And I actually had a couple of these thermal generators. Thermal power station. Man, that almost makes me feel like you should be able to place it right on top of there and call it a day, you know? All right, so we'll just do that. We get some conveyor belts straight out here. These, there to there, and then this one, and then that will give us a little bit of power. All we have to wait for is daytime for the power to restart. Oh, you know what? This probably actually needs a tower there and a tower there. All right, we've got titanium. Oh, this is so cool that we had to go to another planet for this. I don't know why, but it's so cool. I love it. I love it. All right, let's wait for daytime. All right, well, we're making titanium, and we're making a decent amount too. Not too bad. We got like 15 each one. I like it. How's our okay, let's go ahead and throw another stack in there. We do have to fly back, you know. All right, there we go. I like it. I like it. So I have a couple options. I could just sit here and wait for these for a little bit. We could fly, we could leave, we could come back, or we could just grab these and make this stuff, because actually I think all I needed these for was this planetary logistics station. I believe so. Oh, actually, what does that magnet require? Oh no, that magnet's actually not too bad to make either. Do the drones require titanium? No. Hydrogen fuel rods. Those require titanium though. Okay. Okay. What about solar sails? Oh, I don't even know what that thing is. What is this thing? The surface of the prism can cut into nano gratings. Electronic in a prism makes that thing a photon combiner. So honestly, what I'm here for is the titanium just to make the towers. So really, we don't need that much titanium to take home with us. Okay, so what I did, because I'm lazy, is I basically, I just hooked these all up to a conveyor. So that way it'll fill this small one first of everything. So that way they're all stacked up nice for me. And then when those fill up, obviously these will fill up. So we have like a double buff. We have like a buffer system here. And then this should just fill up with like the stacks on stacks on stacks of it. And then I can just grab it real fast. That way I don't have to click in here, grab a little bit, click in here, grab a little bit. You know what I mean? It'll all be right here. We can just go through and whoop, grab all of these stacks. So while I'm just kind of watching and waiting for some stuff, my two thermal generators are about covering 100% of the power draw. It's 100% until the miner turns back on. So, I mean, those two generators are about perfect for what we got going here. All right, let's grab what we have and let's head back. So we should be able to what? Control click, grab everything. We have 4 more stacks that we could hold, but we're not gonna stick around for it. We'll let it do its thing. I think we have more titanium than we're gonna need for a while. So we need to head back to, what is it? CAF 3, I believe. Hold on, let's see here. Pretty sure it's CAF 3, which is, yes, CAF 3 is where our place is at, right? Yes. Okay, so time to make a trip. Time to make a trip. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. It's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy flying, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see. Where's CAF 3? Over here. All right. So let's use our planetary deal and let's line up to, I think we're lined up to CAF 3. And we're going to boost as fast as we can to get there quicker. You know, I got to say, flight in this is actually not that scary anymore. Now that I kind of have a feel for it and kind of have an idea with it, the first time I flew, I was a little confused. I was like, what is going on here? But no, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty nice. We are probably going to get sucked into CAF 2 a little bit, but that's all right. Hey, look at that. We're not far at all. We're almost home. Back to our beautiful blue planet. And we should be pulled into orbit. And away we go. Okay, thank goodness you can't crash. Or I would have just crashed. All right, so we have how's our fuel looking? Fuel's looking all right. Not bad, not bad. We have titanium. Let's see, where are we going? We're over this way. So we have titanium. Looks like we do have, oh, we have some circuits. That's very nice. What are you missing? Oh yeah, you're missing, it's missing the silicon. Oh no, was there silicon on CAF 1? Silicon ore. Oh, 598,000 of it. Should have set up a mine of silicon as well. Oh well, you know, it is what it is. All right, so we've got enough things to do. I believe the next stuff, I think the only thing that we are missing now is the ability. Oh, we got that purple stuff to do. We've got to make this purpley stuff, but we started to make the graphene. We are making those motors, so we have to make those and then drones, and that's it. So we got to make thrusters. Thrusters are super titanium and copper, or steel and copper. We can do that real quick. Oh, you know what? Let's actually grab a let's drop a storage unit down. We'll put our titanium in it. So yeah, we'll do all of those. Fantastic. And then let's go do let's get these thrusters going. All right, so this is my first time using oh, let's charge up, using a conveyor belt Mark II. Mark II, that's what it is. All right, so there's that. All I need is this guy into there and this guy into there. Boom, done. Done skis. Let's get some power in here, shall we? And then that is it. These guys are being made. Let's go ahead and put a limit on those like that, just because we don't need a lot of them. And then all we have left to make is this stuff. And is that it? Yeah, this is the last thing we have to make, and then we can get interplanetary, well, no, planetary, not interplanetary, planetary movement of things that we don't have to run conveyor belts absolutely everywhere. So that's going to be super nice. That's going to be the key to getting things more organized. I like the area that we have. It's not bad, but it's I mean, it's kind of cramped. We have literally an entire planet to build on, so that's really going to open up the planet, allow us to do the things, do all the stuff. And then we also will eventually be getting oh, that's interplanetary, interstellar logistics a vehicle, interstellar logistics station. That right there would bring our titanium home to us from, oh, gas giants exploration. Oh, it's an orbit collector. Oh my gosh, there's so many new things to do. I'm so excited, but that's gonna end it. Thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like if you're new here. Don't forget to subscribe as well for some more. If you want to check out the game, I'll have a link down below as always. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.